granddad's playing.
You're 6.
Duncan, you make me very, very uncomfortable. The Joe Rogan Experience podcast is brought to you by Onnit.com, and that's ONNIT, makers of Alpha Brain. Shroom Tech's part. I'm going to take my Alpha Brain. I'm going to take it once, motherfucker. This is a late night podcast.
Let me try
my man Duncan Trussell.
Hello, friends.
We had to do another podcast today, ladies and gentlemen. Couldn't just leave one of us alone. You want some meat, buddy?
I'd love some. Here we go. Can you snort these?
I guess you probably could. Probably wouldn't. Be the right way to do it. What are nootropics? So all the information's available on Onnit.com. That's what Alpha Brain is. It's a nootropic. Essentially, it's a blend of nutrients that's been designed to enhance the way your brain functions. Go to Onnit.com for all the details. It's ONNIT, and they can explain to you what are the findings behind each ingredient that has been designed to give you like a nice boost. It's not like anything that's going to change you and make you a smart person, but it's going to make your brain function at a good level.
But we guarantee we'll raise your IQ by 20 points.
No, Duncan, you're just making that up. You can't do that in the middle of the commercial on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
You just fucked everything up, buddy.
I didn't finish
You
the
fucked up the whole world. Yeah, you don't have to finish the sentence. It's written somewhere.
I'll tell you, it's going to need some of these fucking Alpha Brands.
Who?
The people living in Dallas, Texas right now getting dusted with the poison they're spraying over it to kill those mosquitoes at West Nile.
What?
They're publicly chemtrailing Dallas with some kind of insecticide because these mosquitoes there have West Nile virus. 9 people have died so far.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's no fun. And there's people just writing about it. News Road.
Hey, let's get through this. Let me
I'm
talk
sorry.
about it. Let's get through this commercial.
Let's do it.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. The Alpha Brain has got him speaking crazy. He wants to get to the subject before the commercial's even over. He's insane.
Gotta go.
Duncan Trussell.
It's a lot. There's a lot to cover.
Sorry, we have so much to cover. New to Onnit.com, we have this hemp protein powder called Hemp Force, which is amazing. Naturally sweetened with stevia. Maca and raw cocoa are also in it. Raw cocoa is a great antioxidant. It's really delicious too. It's the best tasting protein I've ever had, and the easiest to digest. Because it's a hemp protein, it doesn't make you feel bloated at all. Your body has like a really easy time digesting it. So I like it if I have to work out in like an hour or something like that. I can get away with it where I couldn't if like it's a whey protein. I might get a little bit more farty up in these.
What is that?
It's cheese. It's whey. Whey is like
drink
milk
muscle
product.
milk. Forget it. It's like living inside a coffin in my office.
Yeah, well, your body's not really supposed to be processing that kind of milk because it's milk without all the digestive enzymes. You're supposed to drink milk only from your mother, right? That's it. But if you're going to drink milk from an animal, cow's milk is the way to go. Wrong. Make sure they have an organic diet of grass. They just eat grass, and then that milk is actually really nutritious for them. And it has built in, like there's enzymes in it, and all the stuff that gets killed when you pasteurize it, and that stuff is what makes it easier for you to tolerate. So people who are lactose intolerant, oftentimes if you get them to drink natural milk, they have no problem with it.
This is like, you know how like you think of videos that you'd like to see, like if you had 5 videos that you could see from any point in time, like you could go anywhere in time and see like YouTube clips.
Right.
I would give anything to see the first man to drink milk from a cow. That first person who figured out that you could fucking do that like that.
We have so much to talk about, dude. Let's get to this commercial, because we're going to miss all the people that listen to us when serious and not anything. They give me with long ass fucking commercials. I'm not that good at this. This part I'm not good at. Onnit.com. Go get yourself some kettlebells. Become a fucking manly man. Alright? I'm talking clean presses, Turkish get-ups. Get with it, son. If you want to get physically fit.
Garrington flips.
If you want to fucking throw some strength into your body and put a little pep in your step, go get yourself some kettlebells. Bodyweight squats, chin-ups, kettlebells. You're done. You don't need anything else. Get 3 different weights. Get a 35, a 50 when you're feeling cocky, and a 70 once you're cock strong. I'm doing it for a while. And you're good. You never have to buy any bleach equipment ever. Done for life. Fuck a gym. But then how are you gonna get laid, Duncan? Didn't the guy try to fuck you recently at the gym?
No. I tried to fuck a guy at the gym.
No, didn't the guy try to like walk you to your car?
Yeah, I was it was really uncomfortable because it's like the guy's like, hey, yeah, can I walk you to your car? Right, like it was like the end of the workout. Like, no one's asked ever in my life to walk me to my car.
It's so crazy the hunted.
But my mind tried to process it first. It was like, oh, you know, my car is like, oh, you're trying to fuck. Oh, you want a quick little sweaty fuck in your car right after the gym.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That fucking ball bacteria, that balmy ball bacteria. Did you see that Reddit of the guy who dipped his balls in a petri dish to see what shit grew on it, and it just flourished with bacteria because there's just a sea of bacteria on every man's balls.
Oh my God. Anyway, go to onnit.com, ONNIT. Use the code name Rogan and save 10% off all supplements. That's right. Alpha Brain, Shroom Tech, all that shit. Code name Rogan, save yourself 10%. And the kettlebells and the battle ropes, the 10% does not work on those. Those are being sold at literally as cheap as is humanly possible.
What's
and,
a battle rope?
They're fucking awesome heavy ropes, like big, thick, like seamen's ropes. You know, like one of those that use the fucking nautical ropes and shit.
Yes.
Giant, and there's handles on each one of them, you know, capped at the ends, and you grab a hold of them and you fucking whip them through the air, and you do it like in sprints, like a 30-second sprint. Oh my God, it's ruthless, dude. It's amazing. It's incredible workout.
You guys are like bioengineering some army or something. What's happening? You're like selling smart pills and battle
Trying to get people smarter, stronger, more aware of
before
what
you
the
give
fuck
the
is
big
going on.
order.
There'd be no order. There's also no end to this commercial because I don't have a fucking musical player thing. I don't have one, so let's fake it. Beginning.
Battle ropes.
Now it starts. Duncan Trussell. What the fuck is going on?
You know, I just speaking of
Going on?
What's going on?
What's going on?
What's going? I saw a really speaking of battle ropes. I saw this very disturbing video today. Have you seen the thing of the old dudes with broadswords chopping the heads off pigs?
Oh, no way.
It's fucking weird, dude. Because they're like,
Oh my
they're
God.
not like warriors. They're just older guys at maybe a knife convention or something. I'm not sure what it is.
Holy shit.
But they have a broadsword and they're just lopping off the heads of pigs.
Oh my God.
Like hanging upside down, just lopping them off. And the fucking swords, it really does demonstrate
That is.
bloody battles used to be. Because it's like, they just slide right through the neck of that fucking pig. Just slide through like a knife through butter, and the sound is so gross. This flick, flick. And these weird old dudes just swinging these swords. It's fucking strange, man.
Jesus Christ.
So glad that we got past that phase of human history.
Thank God someone invented a gun.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
Hey, if I gotta choose, I'll take a gun. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a gun.
I'm sure there's far less violence today than there ever was when they were swinging swords around. I'm sure it's like no comparison.
Well, yeah. I mean, you could just think how easy it was if you were in a bad mood to kill somebody back then. There's no DNA, there's no fingerprints. If you're just wandering through a town, you just see a particularly plump young child, drag that thing into the woods.
Please. Isn't it weird?
There's no Amber Alert.
That was not that long ago in human history. You know?
Oh, no, man.
It's the weirdest thing of all humanity is the humanity that preys upon its young. It's like their youth was ruined, and so now they want to ruin youth. So it's almost always the same story. It's a scary, frightening aspect of humanity.
You're talking about
people that want to, abduct kids.
Oh, yeah,
People
demons.
want to, yeah, but it's almost always comes from something being done horribly to them.
Well, yeah, man, that's the opposite of this thing called the disciplic succession, which is this idea that people get super, super smart from time to time by meditating or drugs or something happens to them. And then those people, like, transmit that to their closest friends, which gets transmitted down until it, like, ends up in the present moment. It's called the disciplic succession. You know how, like, it's like one thing to hear from someone happy,
Right.
But when you get around someone who's really advanced and really happy, you walk away with this kind of like extra thing. It like gets something into you, you know? It, like they give you something from being
Yeah.
around them. So and the idea is that certain times people have like a massive burst of that. You know, like the monkey that came out of the tree or the monkey that first used a certain tool. Certain people have that exact same kind of like blast. And the people in the close proximity to them, they get it and it transforms them and then they give it to the next person that goes through time, the simple succession. In the same way, there's an opposite of that. There's like an anti-enlightenment, anti-happiness, just a foul poison that started way, way, way back when and gets transmitted from one person to the next, and this endless chain of shit that ends up with like people doing monstrous things. It's quite curious. It's almost like a race between those two.
It's weird how pliable the human consciousness is. You know, it's weird how the human consciousness, depending upon how you're raised, can be thrust in so many different directions. You know, it's so weird. Like, we are so not, like, in an easy thing to develop. We're, like, we're super duper complicated. We have all sorts of crazy emotions, irrational ideas of the past, irrational views of our own memory, you know, and we're all going through this whole weird thing together, trying to feel our way through it. It's completely, we're so irrational. It's such a strange animal.
Well, it sucks, man. And we've got these sedimentary layers of times in history where you are just being ravaged by famine and disease and it was rough, man. I mean, if you think about that, like even now, people aren't safe, and you can call 911 and have cops come to your house within 30 minutes, you know, depending on where you're at, sometimes faster. If something catches on fire, dial 911, little red trucks come and put it out. They just trucks, water inside of them if there's no water around. Think about that, but not very long ago, man, something catches on fire, it's like, that shit's going down. You know, if your friend hurts himself, you're not calling 911, you're going to wrap him in dirty bandages and just hope for the best. It's like, so that means that there's a lot of fear embedded into us genetically from those times. You know, there's an angry little ape man living inside everybody. You can see anytime you get mad, that's him howling out in the depths of your being, you know? And the difference is some people still listen to that howling ape freak who's like terrified and screaming out in the universe and believe that that's them. And they become that crazy, primal, scared being. And some people have started to realize or completely realize that that's just one old, sort of almost outdated appendage, a psychic appendage stuck inside humans. And you don't have to listen to the screaming fucking ape every time something bad happens. You can operate from another place, you know?
Yeah, you can. I mean, we're moving towards that. As long as we can keep this whole society thing together, keep giving people food and purpose, we can slowly but surely make these leaps into the next stage of consciousness.
Yeah.
We gotta keep everybody fed. You know, keep riots from breaking out.
It's really hard to keep riots from breaking out when you're blatantly lying to people, you know. That's the problem. This fucking Julian Assange thing is really gives me the spooks, man, because it's like...
Well, explain to the folks who don't know what the fuck's going on, what's happening.
So Julian Assange is this guy who created a website called WikiLeaks, and he was kind of the face behind this website that people send secrets, government secrets. People sent him a shitload of files that showed a helicopter gunning down reporters, among other fucked up things. And so he got in a lot of trouble with the military-industrial complex, essentially. He just pissed off the military-industrial complex. He ended up, because something happened in Sweden. No one really knows exactly what it is, but the UK is treating it like whatever he did in Sweden, like he just went around fisting nuns and setting fucking buildings on fire. Like they were doing everything to get him back to Sweden for what I think is a relatively small charge. That's the party line.
I think it's called surprise sex.
Surprise sex. A very odd thing, man.
Yeah.
And also, man, not to be a complete fucking conspiratorial weirdo, but a lot of people say that there's some basic things if you want to get somebody that you can do. And one of them is you set them up with some kind of sex crime. You know what I mean? You can entrap somebody. I'm not saying I don't know what happened, honestly, but in society now, if you were running an empire and you had an enemy, and a really public enemy, it goes past the point where you can just assassinate them, like in the good old days.
Right.
Like in the good old days, if someone had some information, you just fucking send in one of your assassins to come through their window and give them a quick snip on the throat, leave your fucking sigil or whatever your sign was, because sometimes you want people to know that your enemies die, and that was it. Now, assassination is a little more complex. You've got to, like, if someone gets in the public eye, they can't just suddenly hang themselves. If suddenly Assange is dangling in the embassy there, if they came into a bathroom and Assange is hanging by a fucking rope, wearing women's panties, right? Wearing women's panties with maybe some fucking kitty porn scattered around. We don't know. He just freaked out in there from the stress, and he tried to do autoerotic asphyxiation. Cut to CNN. CNN, barely a peep about the Libor scandal. Boom, pervert pedophile Assange found dangling in the embassy wearing women's underwear, pink with Mickey Mouse pictures on them. You know what I mean? It's like that's a way that they try to defame you and make you seem like you were not valid, that no one should have been listening to you in the first place. That's one way to assassinate somebody.
This Libor scandal, what exactly is behind that?
They were adjusting the fucking interest rates. They were like fucking with interest rates, not based on real reality, but based on the urgings of the government. From my complete low-level understanding of this shit, but basically it somehow is just one of the indications of the things that we hear all the time from some like really hardcore conspiracy theorists who are saying that the world economies are just being controlled by bankers who are shifting numbers to benefit themselves. And this is like, of course, the military industrial complex, or war quite often is benefiting someone in a massive way. So it's just part of that idea that the way things are happening on the planet right now aren't based on some form of humanistic logic, but are based on economic, the economic drives of a very small amount of people who make a shitload of money when bad shit goes down. Like, whenever there's a fucking war, there are people who make so much fucking money, man. I mean, it's nice. Like the way I fucking was to book it, like get my own TV show. Like if I was able to sell a show, right? That would be a big deal for me. That'd be awesome. That'd be an incredible moment in my life. In that same way that I'm excited about that, there's people who are like, oh, come on, say one more anti-Semitic thing. Come on, if we just get one more sign that you want to attack Israel, we can fucking get in there. And if we get in there, they're going to need a lot of my new XP-49 double-edged fucking missiles, and I'm going to make a ton of money. And those people have lobbyists that talk to senators and congressmen, and their point is the reason isn't because it's like, I imagine it's like when you're fucking a whore. The reason she's fucking you is for money. She's not fucking you because she likes you. She's fucking you because she wants money from you. In the same way, these powerful conglomerates are making moves that are based on their own economic gain. This isn't obvious. I don't mean to be so fucking obvious.
Right.
But, the idea was that,
we were supposed to be shielded from that. That was the idea.
Yeah.
That wasn't supposed to be possible.
Yeah.
When that became possible and obvious and policy, that's when the real problems began. As far as like my own personal awareness, when I started seeing it, it became much more blatant. It seemed like later on in life, and this most recent Supreme Court ruling about it, where they said that corporations can act as individuals,
Right.
Which is insanity. You can just give as much money as they want to give. Like, you guys can work out a deal. I'm going to be president. How much do you want to give to my campaign? How about $1 million? How about I love you? All right, I love you too. We're gonna work together. All right, give me some money, bitch.
Yeah, it's quite sad. It's a sad situation, and
it's a strange situation.
And it's a strange situation, and it's a situation that up until this point, it was pretty easy to hide this shit.
Yeah.
You could really control information. People couldn't just look in their phone and fucking Google anything.
Yeah, it's almost like everybody's waking up going, thinking, what? What?
You know what the effect reminds me of, Joe? I just fucking bought a TV. I'm an American. I haven't had a TV in so long. I went to fucking Best Buy and bought a goddamn one of those nice
How long
fucking
did you
TVs.
try to be like Mr. Bohemian? I don't need a TV.
It was I don't know, since I've been in that fucking house. I don't know, 9 months. 10
Listen, the TV is awesome. Anybody who tells you the TV's not awesome is an asshole.
No, TV's awesome. No, and it was. Listen, I didn't have a TV out of some hate for TV.
Yeah.
I didn't have a TV because I understand my compulsion to plug that Xbox in, pop in Skyrim, and just vanish from society for 4 years.
Yeah.
That's my problem. But the thing about this new fucking TV is the picture's too good.
Really?
It's too clear. It's like you watch the X-Men and it's like seeing like people who just walked out of like a I don't know, a fucking West Hollywood aerobics class. They just look too real. It looks silly. It's too real. Something about the picture's too good.
Yeah, there's a different quality to it where it makes old movies look like shit.
Yes, it's too good. It looks silly.
You know what looked really bad, man? I saw Aliens 2 the other day. The movie still holds up. It's still a great movie, but there's some background scenes where they had a painted spaceship.
Yeah.
And it was so bad.
Because it's so obvious with
HD.
With HD.
Yeah.
So in the same way, it's weird because it's like that technology is imitating, I think, what's happening to people's perception of things. Somehow, when a president starts doing the presidential talk, or when you see like what's happening in fucking the UK, where they're saying with Assange, no. Listen, we have a right to. We have to enforce the deportation of Assange to Sweden. This has nothing to do with the leaked terabytes of information about the military-industrial complex. Nothing to do with that. That's just a coincidence. We've got to get him out to Sweden because he did a surprise raid. Now,
surprise sex.
Surprise sex. I guess it's kind of the same thing.
Well, what happened was they had sex, and then he was in bed with her, and then he had no condom.
Can I stop you for a second?
I suppose.
I want to apologize to everyone that I just used the word rape.
Dude,
I'm so sorry I said that word.
You should never use that word.
I will never use it again.
That word's done.
I will never use that word. I've taken that word and I have tied it to a fucking bed.
It's the new faggot. Rape is the new faggot.
I don't even, my neurological system cannot process that word. I'm sorry. I don't even hear that word. I don't hear any bad words. I've been taking a new fucking nootropic. It makes it so that I can't hear offensive words and can enjoy a comedy show. Because nothing ruins a comedy show more than when a comedian says something unethical or immoral. Ooh, I hate it. I'm just trying to have a good fucking time.
Yeah, I don't want to be lectured. I don't want you throwing your lefty beliefs my way.
Oh, my lefty beliefs?
No,